Hey, welcome everyone. Tom here, Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. I finally decided to basically write out my analysis that I could look at instead of just doing it with you guys. What a novel approach, right? I don't know. I have to say that yesterday I think that I flubbed it a little bit. I mean, we're going to get into that, but I really did not see sterling yen doing this. I really didn't. I didn't think it was going to go below like. Well, we'll cover that when we cover sterling yen, but I really didn't see it happening. We said that 195.08 level was real important. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about that right now, but I'm talking about it. All right, so anyway, I got dollar yen. I got support level today at 148.80 with a lower level around 148.25. A break above, okay, so a break above the high of 149.98, and it could lead to the resistance at 150.30 and 150.85. Okay, so I'm just reading my notes here. All right, so let's get that level up. 148. Shut this off. Right here. I should get a prize. Got that like on the first shot. There's the main support on the day. Right now, the pivot level is above, let's see, 149, say 45 right here, 149. And we even broke it, son of a gun, man. All right. That's fine. It's close enough. 149.45 is like the pivot level on the day. So hang on a second here. Let me get a different color for this bad boy. I can. I don't want to take up too much time playing around with colors and stuff. Let's change it to green. How about that? Okay, that's cool. All right, so 149.45. It needs to get over that in order to attempt. I mean, it's just ridiculous now. It's like I actually have to say I'm really don't have a good handle on it today. I didn't expect sterling to do what it did. I didn't expect sterling yen to do what it did, and I expected, we said on the weekly that 149.20 was a really important level. It's above it, but it has not done what I expected it to do. I would have expected by today during the week we should have been trading between like 150, but let's go 149.80 and like 150. 55, 150, 60, showing that the next leg was moving higher. It hasn't done it. So it's making me really suspect of like what's happening here. I would have to still say that dollar yen still has a slightly bullish tone to it right now. And we need to get, like I said, we need to break that 149.44, stay above it. It's like right here is interesting. We got, this is an hourly chart. Market closed above this price, but yet the queen said no. She pushed it the next hourly, boom, right down, and it still hasn't broken this double bottom that formed. So that's a good sign for a bit of bullishness, but recovery, the thing has to recover above 149, say 45, in order to get over this 149.59, which is only 10 points away. And then eventually, the only way it's really going to show the strength is if we get above the recent high that we just made of 149.98. So we got a lot of wood to chop, right now. Now, if it breaks 149, say 148.90, we're looking, the dollar is then looking to get weaker, break the, if it breaks the one, the warning will be 149.90. If it breaks this recent low right here, let me get something here so we can point to it. If we break this recent low right here, and it's basically the same low as this, okay, what it's going to be doing is it's basically go all the weight of this movement up here is going to flip and push down the market. It's like market, this is like where I start to apply like a little bit of market geometry. So we're looking then at a support at, hang on, let me shut this off. We're back down to their support at 148.44. A break of that sends us down to 147.87. Generally, I say like I don't think that's what's happening, but that seems to be what's happening today. I mean, right now, this level that needs to be broken up here is holding. So there's some sellers here, and they could push us down below this critical price here to the next critical price. This is the next level you have to watch price action at. I'm sorry I don't have much more. I really am kind of befuddled by this whole thing. Now, all right, let's move on to sterling dollar. All right, here we go. Sterling dollar. I really do not like the idea that it broke the 129.95 level. Yesterday, you saw the video. I was really excited. I thought, we were going to break 131.05, get us out of this quagmire. Did not happen. It went to 131.03 before this bloody thing turned down. I wish somebody would give me the phone number to Sterling Dollar headquarters because I want to blast them about this. I mean, come on. But it is right now, it's slightly recovering, which is cool. That 131.05 level is now a pretty solid resistance. So what does it need to do today? So it's got to get over, like, I'm going to move this up a little bit. It's got to go to, I'm going to go to, see something here. Where's the high bar in the scheme of things? The high bar close. Right here is a high bar's close on the hourly, and it's fine. Because I'm trading hourlies. Right in here, I'm looking at like the high bar closes right there. It's got to recover over 130.65 to basically try to once again attempt this 131.05. So right now, it's basically what I'm saying is that we are in a consolidation phase again to potentially lower levels. The break of 129.95 for me is a warning sign. I've seen it over and over again that if a point breaks, it's actually giving, it's the guy who's got high blood pressure. And, that is symptomatic of something that's going to be really bad in the future. Like if you don't take care of that, you're heading towards a stroke or a heart attack or, that's about basically what you would get if you had that. I guess I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV or do I play one on YouTube. I'm just giving this as an analogy. The break of that for me is suspect. If we do turn down, if we cannot get above 130.65 and we turn down, the next level of support's 128. Hang on here, 129. That's going too far. 129. The main support. Okay, I wrote that here on my notes. Let me read what I'm going to put in the description. Pound has struggled to break past 131.05, pushing it down into support range with critical support at 129.95. Now that support was broken. We went a little bit lower, which is basically for me, like I said, the high blood pressure warning sign. To avoid weakening further, sterling needs to recover above 130.50. I said 130.50 in my notes. All right, so that's a little bit more aggressive than what I just said here, 130.65. But let's go with it. I'll go with the 130.50. Okay, needs to recover above 130.50. While lower main support is shifted to 129.70. Okay, so I moved my lower support from the 95 level to the 70 level. I'll accept that. I mean, I'll take that. That's I know where I got that from, so I'll put that here. Hang on. I'll accept that. That's good, right? I wrote it. Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah, that sounds good to me, you know. Oh my God. This is like the normal conversations that I have in my own head. Like, you know, I'm talking to myself when I'm trading. I'm like, yeah, I'll accept that level. That's a good level. Sure, you just thought of it. Why wouldn't you accept it? No, I don't think I need mental help yet. After years of being in this business, you do need mental help. So 130.50, it's got to get above. Okay, so if it breaks that level, we're looking at, if it breaks this 128, I'm sorry, 129.70 level, the next level underneath this would be 128.50. That opens the door to 127.65. So basically saying, I mean, the sterling has been lackluster. There's been no oomph behind it at all. I tell you right now, the key is now, it's always been dollar yen. Dollar yen right now is not really it's showing a bit of bearishness to it, and that would mean it might support the sterling. I mean, the sterling's not really taken off anywhere, but it's not really collapsing either. So if dollar yen started to rally, then we could start to say, yeah, you know, let's get short sterling dollar like right now. But dollar yen basically is in a nowhere land right now. It needs to get below the like 148.80 to show that weakness. Right now it's still, and it needs to get above the points that we mentioned. All right, let's go over to sterling yen. This one was the one that really shocked me. I really didn't expect it to come down to this 193.70 level. We had support at 193.61. And let me read what I wrote. Critical support today is 193.55. A break here could lead to a decline to 192.83. To fend off downward pressure, the cross needs to stay above 194.30. We're right above it right now. So the critical price is 194. Right there, close enough. 194.30. It needs to stay above this. Now it needs to get through this 52 level, this 194.52 level. It's right here, 10 points away. And that's the level it needs to hold above. If it breaks this, I would think that the pivot point from here down is like this, is like the 193.90 level. That's going to, if it breaks 193.90, it's going to be threatening this 193.61. And then we got that lower level down where what I just mentioned. And I'm like, so right now, the critical price, we are at it right now. Right now, we're at the critical price. I'm going to watch price action. If it breaks 59, I'll probably take a stab at buying it, getting it long, see if we can get up to that 195.08. My stop would be right around 194.15-ish. This is just what I'm thinking right now. I may change because it doesn't look like it has much of any type of bursting power to it. And I'm watching dollar yen, as dollar yen is trading at 149.18. I'm watching that currency. If I could see where dollar yen will be pinned, I'd be looking to possibly, you know what? Scratch that. I'm actually gonna watch dollar yen. I may just trade straight dollar yen. like I said in the beginning of the video, really, I don't really have a good handle on it. I'm not very confident about anything, and my system really hasn't given me a big buy signal on dollar yen or anything. It's basically saying neutral right now, and that one's going to be the one that is the one that helps or hinders the British pound. So I'm going to leave it at that. I really I don't have a clue, and I never very rarely do I say I don't have a clue. But when I don't have a clue, I need to step aside. I really do. I may be inclined if the next couple hours, if we could stay in this range, I may be inclined to buy it as long as we don't break this bottom here. I would say it's kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to scratch that. Again, I don't know. Because dollar yen is the one that's going to drive this. So it really has a slightly bearish tone to it right now. And again, that 50, this level right here is an important level. This is a pivot. If it breaks down through here, we're going back down to the 193.60 level. So we're right at the point. And I don't have any advice. I'm sorry. All right, Euro Yen. All right, Euro Yen I wrote. Main support is 161.55. It needs to break above 162.90 to prevent continued weakness with additional resistance at 163.35 and 163.60. Now we came, I believe, let me just move this over. 162 right there, 162.90. We haven't been able to do it. And again, it's all dependent on if dollar yen decides to go to lower levels. Right now, as it stands, that's the pivot point. It has to get over that in order to show strength. Right now, it's showing weakness. A break and close below 162.30, I would say brings us down to like 161.80, and then that followed by that main support at 161.55. That's what I'm seeing right now. All right, so I'm sorry I don't have much advice for you today. I mean, I gave you the levels. You're going to have to use your own systems with those levels. Those levels are good. That I'll stand behind. But the actual, really having a good handle on this market today, I don't. And I'm just being completely candid. And what I'm going to be doing today, instead of talking out of both sides of my mouth and forcing a trade, is actually to wait for the market to develop and start to give me a clue as to what to do. And if you ever get in that, mode where I don't know what's going on, step aside. I'll walk away, finish my coffee, go outside, enjoy the sunshine, and then come back to it to see if there's anything that gives me a tip off. So just being candid with you guys. That's all that's all I want to ever do is be candid. I never say after the fact that, hey, look at that, I'm a genius, I did this, I make money all the time. I don't. Yesterday, I'll give you an example. Sterling dollar. I bought it yesterday. I was expecting the break at 131.05. I bought it at 58 with a stop at 20. It went up to the 131.03. I was like, oh wow, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get up to 130.150. I put my stop basically at 46. I moved my stop up. Boop, take it out. Happens to everybody. It wasn't catastrophic. And in one of my videos, I'm going to talk about my biggest loss ever. And I don't really like talking about it. It's I want to hang my head in shame when I think about it. But it was a valuable lesson, and I will talk about that in one video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you see, please smash the button, like it, subscribe. Share the video far and wide. We want to build a big trading community. Also, head over to Park Avenue Trading. Get yourself a free ebook. You're going to really enjoy it. And always remember, enjoy the party, but dance near the door, man. Cheers.